Hello there, friends, and welcome to Closets Are for Clothes. Today is Wednesday. You're here with Jeremy, and the topic of this week is gay PDA.
David, there's no way I can introduce a video without you. Ugh.
PDA in general is really difficult to discuss just because people have very differing senses of personal morality. If the world was run by, my sense of view, I would be fine with, people having sex on the street, or doing whatever they want to do as long as they confine it between them consenting with each other. I don't have any problem with sexual things going on in my view. That's where a lot of the sayings of, just only do what you would be okay on seeing come in, because a lot of people are okay with seeing a lot. Also, a lot of people take in a very voyeuristic quality with that, where they like being watched, or they like watching other people, and that brings in a whole other sense of what it means to do PDA. I think a general rule for public display of affection is be aware of what you are doing and the implications that it can cause. That means, for instance, if you're with a member of the same sex and you want to engage in, let's say, kissing, you have to be prepared that there might be some homophobic asshole who's gonna come up and slug you in the face. People really have to be aware that their actions can cause unforeseen consequences from people that they don't even know. Because when you are in public, you're around the public. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't let your emotions overwhelm your rational thinking to where you're not really making safe decisions. Don't assume that everyone is on the same level of personal morality that you are, and don't assume that they're not going to do something about it. Also, with what I think Hank said something about, it really depends on where you live, and that's very true. If you live in a very urban population with a hip, trendy youth scene, there's generally going to be more public displays of affection, and it's going to be more socially acceptable both for straight and gay couples. But if you live in a very small town, maybe in the Bible Belt of America, you have to be aware that in small towns, people have the mentality a lot that they need to take on the morality of the town with themselves. But then again, in the big city, people are thinking that what they do doesn't really have consequences because they're never going to see those people again. My overall advice in any social situation where you are with people that you don't know, you can keep it cute, but try not to let it get sexy. Alright, on to LGBT news of the week! This week we're going to talk about the AFA, or American Family Association. They are a crazy place. They recently heard that Google supports gay marriage and is trying to decriminalize homosexuality around the world. So, the American Family Association has decided that it is an excellent idea to boycott Google. That means no more YouTube, no more Gmail, and I guess nobody in the world is going to use those websites anymore because American Family Association says they're bad. These people already have boycotts in place against, General Mills and Kraft, those are the ones who make Oreos, and Home Depot and Nike. Ugh. People really irk me, you know? Alright, enough of that. Remember how last week I was late on making my video? I was a day late. Well, we have a rule on this channel that if you are late, you have to do a punishment. Usually we haven't been broadcasting our punishments just because we're lazy, but I feel it's kind of a necessity to tell you viewers that we do have to go through a punishment. My punishment, I had to wear a bro tank all day. Take a look at this picture. Bro tanks are never cute, especially when you have a farmer's tan at a hill. And on that strong and sexy note, which obviously I am, we are going to bring this video to a close. See you all next week. Goodbye.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer.
98.